Making a Chef is brought to you by Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi and Methodist Senior Services.
So this is one of our favorite dough recipes. We've taken that basic dough that we just made and we're augmenting it a little bit. Instead of water, we're putting in beer. So this is a beer from Lazy Magnolia, which is a brewery here in Mississippi. This is their flagship brew, which is called Southern Pecan. It's a little sweet, it's a little malty. Instead of water, we're gonna use a bottle of beer for our dough. Now let's talk about yeast.
So the yeast is instant yeast, and so contrary to active dry yeast, they're all awake in there. There's no proofing or marinating. Instant yeast and just yeast in general loves beer because it's a very sugary substance and it has yeast in it or it had yeast in it.
Kosher salt. We've got flour. What type of flour?
Bread flour, again, higher protein content, which makes better gluten, which again, better mouthfeel equals better pizza. Extra
virgin olive oil. And then we've got brown sugar as well, but let's talk about this, Mark.
So molasses is a form of sugar cane. It is after you extract the sugar, the dried sugar, the white sugar, you keep boiling down the remaining liquid and then you get molasses. So it's deep, it's a deep black color and look how slow it pours. All right.
Slow as?
Slow as molasses in Christmas.
All right, let's start making dough.
Exactly, so same process except we're not heating up the beer.
So we have the beer, and as you can see, the beer is already frothy, and that really plays really well with the instant yeast. All right, and we're gonna add in, this is 3 cups of flour. Boy, this is a completely different smell than the original dough because of the hoppy malt flavor of the beer.
Salt added in, and
let's go ahead and put in the olive oil.
Molasses. You add this in and tell them how much you're gonna add.
So I'm just gonna kind of pour some molasses in.
So you like about a tablespoon or so?
Yeah, I kind of eyeball it. And let's go ahead and put in the sugar. And look, you can see the bubbling as the yeast is getting activated, so it's kicking off a ton of CO2. And let's start our dough hook.
Again, you don't even have to let it rise for 5 minutes. Just go straight into it. Simple as that, and that's why I really do like making dough with instant yeast.
All right, so it's mixing in, and we're looking for the same thing as we do with the other dough. We want the dry ingredients to pull into the middle and to form a ball. One of the things you can see here is this is going to be a darker dough. So the darkness is coming from the molasses, from the brown sugar, and also from the beer. Now this dough is a little stickier because of the molasses, and we've got a little less liquid in it. All right, so Mark, take a look at this. See how it's pulling in? This is a little bit drier than the other dough, but this is about the consistency I want.
Yeah.
All right, I think it's about time to scrape down and put it in the fridge. Dish towel, we're gonna pull over, and let's put it in the fridge.
Fridge.
Boom.
Hey y'all, I hope you liked it. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe and turn on the little notification bell right by the subscribe button. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see you next time.